Ah, now I hit my own. I slam myself with my ring.
Boom! Here we are,
Here we
finally.
are after 4 weeks exactly.
So you had 4 weeks of a holiday, like an easy time, right?
Well, there's two options to answer. Not really, or all my life is a holiday. So yes, of course.
Well, there's someone in the community right now, and
Yes.
she was saying, "Oh, so you do magic? Oh yeah, yeah. I also do a lot of magic. I'm also a wizard, and every time I do, yeah, I call it playing. Oh, and I'm always so thrilled to play, and I'm always so thrilled, and I'm always like, wow, I get all this energy from it. Well, I'm sensing something totally different because I got some information from her system, and she's really like drowning herself and draining herself. So yeah, giving away is always fun, but yeah, if you refuse to receive, then something goes wrong, right?
Well, it's not a balance.
No. So when the oil is long enough out of the engine will like,
Stop working.
yeah, which is definitely true. So I said, so I call it working. And she freaked
Working.
out.
Yes. So not playing, but working, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you did a lot of work, right? The last 4 weeks.
Oh my God. Yes. And actually, I didn't tell you only half about it yet.
I know, I know.
Yes, 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 yes. But well, actually two things cross my mind. That means that if somebody freaks out, it is like working means as a negative feeling attached, apparently, if you freak out about working. Um, but yes, working and playing in the same time. I mean, because it's always, even if the work is not always easy, it's good to keep having fun while doing it.
Yeah, but and it's always in the little things. So if you're playing, work is also playing. But if you're still in the realm of searching for how do we do my life? How can I use my powers? Why don't I fit? Why do I always have to work to be seen in the world?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people embrace spirituality and positive thinking by solving their feelings that they don't want to feel.
Trying to solve, to fix them.
Yeah.
Yes.
So everyone who's saying, yeah, but I'm always positive. I always use positive words. Because, yeah, I know if you think positive, your whole life is great. That's a lie.
Ah, yes. Well, yeah, yes, but and no, it depends on what the perspective you have to what is great. I mean, great is if you think that great is only like the happy flow, then it's not true. But if you think that great is experiencing and feeling everything, which makes you feel completely alive, and yes, can be exhausting also, very much. Um, that's
I
a
think
different
it. I think
perspective
it's
from having.
a shift in perspective. So
Yes.
if you want to make your life better, and you choose spirituality and angels and positive thinking, you use exactly the same tools that you always used,
Hmm.
but you just drop what you call the negative ones. And then suddenly your whole life will change into a positive thing. I see a lot of people struggling with that because they don't change, they don't transform, they don't process, they don't. It's a metamorphosis. Yeah, you have to go through.
Yes.
And I agree, when you change your thoughts, you change your life. And we are all on the verge that we have to learn not just let's answer this from another perspective. How would your life feel
Yes.
if you train yourself not to put a label on it?
Very different. Because if we don't put any label anymore on anything, like all the little and small things, then there is no noise, because the labels create a lot of noise and keep your mind running about what is wrong or who is doing something stupid or what is beautiful. You can observe from purity and clarity, so totally sense with all your senses and beyond. This is another state of being, totally different.
And I'm not against labels. For example, the teachers that I have now, they explained where we are at the moment in a very interesting way.
Okay.
We all have heard from the 3D world and the 5D world, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not really from the 5D world. I'm more 3D and multiverse, right?
Yes.
So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, all at the
11,
same
12,
time.
13, doesn't matter. Yes.
But let's stick to the definition 5D, which is the light realm, the higher frequency realm, blah, 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 blah.
The fifth dimension, yes, because
Fifth dimension.
yes.
They say that Earth is a very special place at the moment because it never happened that 3D and 5D are on one planet at the same time. And what helped me a lot is there are a lot of beautiful souls, real wise and old and healed and who want to experience the feelings that you refuse to go to 5D. Stick to 3D while everything is transforming into 5D.
Okay. Again, you say there are a lot of old souls. That doesn't mean old bodies, by the way. It can be old souls in young bodies, to make that clear. That refuse to feel the transformation from 3D to 5D.
No. Their soul decision, their choice on a soul level is to come to Earth, stick to the 3D dimension, which is kind of painful, and refuse the 5D energies, just to experience that experience.
And to just experience that experience to grow their soul.
Exactly. Because it never happened. So this is the only chance.
Because in every other realm or whatever, or place, universe, there is no 3D.
At the same time with 5.
This is very interesting.
So, coming back to all the stories you told me.
Yeah.
You and me can sense a very grown, intelligent, old soul.
Yes.
With a huge capacity to bring light, love, healing, choose your words, right?
Yes.
You can spot them, you can see them, you can sense them.
Yes.
stuck in 3D.
Exactly.
Well, you and I did also. That's why I got these lessons. Try everything we have to show them, to feel them, to invite them, to interest them, to make that step from 3D to another D, right?
Yes.
But you will never succeed
No, that's clear.
because you would take away their experience that they want to have. So yeah, they are full-blown capacity to step into the multiverse.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't.
This is difficult.
I know. That's why I thought let's drop it in the beginning of our podcast, right?
Yeah, good one. We just jump immediately into the deepest pool again, which is lovely. Because yes, they know. They have infinite potential. Yes. And I believe completely that the journey they have chosen for their soul is to experience all of this because it's the only time possible. And in the same time, I feel many times that they also have a kind of a longing to make the transition.
Okay, here it comes. Feel this one. That's your longing.
I knew it. I knew it.
That's why we always have to try. That's why this brings tears into our eyes.
Yes, many.
Because that's where we came for. To experience the transformation from 3 to multi and bring as much as beautiful souls with us and just be the example.
Yes. So if I think I sense that same longing, it probably is just my own. Yes. That brings a gazillion questions, of course. But I think that since questions is all coming from the mind, it's everybody has their own journey and practice in this life and every life.
So where did you learn that?
That everybody has their own practice. Because I see it everywhere. And because you can't fix anything, force anything, and because
So
I
where
see it in
where
myself.
does that wisdom come from? What's the source? Who told you this?
I think it's an inner knowing.
Yeah, so I'm looking for the one inside. Who?
Oh, so slow, my God. The golden dragon.
Yeah.
Yes.
The last days, I'm in the middle of the night, 2, 3 hours, talking to my crystal butterfly and the crystal dragon. And there are a lot of new teachers coming together with them.
Mm-hmm.
And they are the beholders of all the wisdom, you know. But that's what they mean. That's what they mean. We are in an in an era. We are in a point of time, whatever, where something very special is happening. And a lot of entities want to have this experience.
But okay, that because my mind is going local,
I
but you
know,
know
I know, I know.
that.
Mine did the same. I just came out of it, right?
Because yes, it is like this, and everybody has their own path and have chose different things to experience. But in the same time, there is a lot of people coming to you, coming to me, around, that are exactly like you say, stuck in 3D with infinite potential for not three, for 20D, whatever, it doesn't matter, infinite. So it's another paradox, because if they chose for being stuck in 3D and experience all of that, why are they coming?
Then I have to go to one of my early teachers, and he would say, "Don't know."
That one I remember. We said many times.
You don't know.
No.
And that it's kind of brilliant, right?
Uh,
It's kind of totally perfect. You don't know. So it's
and you don't
never your fault. You can never do enough. You can never do too little. And the only thing you can choose for is to grow yourself. Not even grow, just heal. Use the experience to heal.
True.
It's perfect. You don't know. You don't know. So
So you don't have to
tell
waste.
your beautiful mind, we don't know.
Yes.
Because the mind is like, yeah, but now I really can sense it. Now I know this one.
But we don't.
You don't know.
Which is actually bringing immediately relief. And like dissolving of noise. Because if we don't know, we don't have to know. Yes, you don't have to focus on anything
You don't
outside.
have to spend one of energy
Yes.
trying to know.
Hmm.
It's like all the big verbs. You will hear them differently now. Like the sun is shining on everyone. The sun doesn't choose.
Yes.
And the one who wants to stick in 3D and wants to feel everything to stay in 3D while you have all the multi-D possibilities, they also need you.
Why? Because they want to stay where they are.
Well, just go back to the stories you told me. Some people really freak out when you tell them some things, right? That you see.
Yes.
That's an experience.
Hmm.
And if you still, if you meet someone who is telling you stuff that's never been told to you, and you are very often that person, you get a choice, right? And they will choose again to stay or to transform.
True.
And that's an experience on itself, making that choice. It's not up to you or me what they choose. You want to. Everything that you can do to manipulate that one, you're using. But it doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
And it's not because you're not good enough or you didn't say the right words, because you also told me that the words that you used just came. You were listening to your words yourself.
Very often. Yes.
So you cannot choose other words. They just come.
Yes.
Like I had this beautiful person here that wanted to leave, and I had to tell him something, and he exploded. And a lot of people around him were coming to me like, sorry that he's behaving like that. And I said, totally fine.
Yes. It's also a strange habit for people to
But it's not
make
up to me.
excuses for other people. Yes.
It was very clear that I had the push from all the other worlds to put him into a choice position. But it's not up to me what he's choosing.
No, and whatever he is choosing or what anyone is choosing is always good the way it is. I mean, we always love them, right? No matter what they choose. Yes, that's
and
true.
and honor, look at your own willingness to fully transform,
And it
because
never,
that's what you're feeling all the time.
yes. And it's also, it never ends. We said many times, it's a spiral, it never ends. But it's true and true and true every time. You know, then there are some calm days, maybe few weeks, and boom, boom, the next one
Boom.
arrives. Boom.
Yep.
Yes. And well, it's not always easy. Like uh yesterday was very difficult. I think I cried half the day.
Tell us what happened.
I'm not sure if I should tell it here, to be honest. Something very weird. Let's say it like that. Um, somebody walking out of a meeting after 3 minutes, a mediator, never coming back.
Yep, that's intense.
Sending all kind of messages after. Like I was in a wrong theater show.
Yep, that hurts.
Yes. And things that you know, I thought I saw a path and I was doing good things. Like, you know, we always say that not letting go of things, but allowing things to let go of me. Like, for example, people that know me, I made a huge step by letting go my Ducati, which I love very much. But I'm never riding because I'm never in Netherlands and everything. So it's gone. One of my bikes that I don't use a lot, bicycles, I sold. So, you know, it's really seeing some path. Okay, we're sorting things out in my life, unraveling a lot of things, having a next step that was supposed to be yesterday, planned a meeting with 3 hours with, well, also this mediator guy. And then boom, in 3 minutes, everything changed. And I have no clue, honestly. So then it's like more parts have to die, apparently. More skins have to be taken off. More jackets, more ego still has to go. So that's what I mean with that's it's not always fun. And I was like crying half the day. It was so intense. I thought I saw a path, but apparently not. And it's not always as intense as this. Um, but yeah, it brings a lot of chaos, to be honest. And
Hmm.
by now, I learned that the chaos is very necessary because if there is no chaos, there is no space for something new to be born. I know here, I can know it all. And it's another gate to not honor the gate, but to step through it. So my mind, yes, it starts to see this new process, but to really feel everything
Uh-huh.
and go through everything is something completely different.
And to be very gentle to you, you are experiencing things that you still made very personal, which is logical, and the essence is more and more coming from the collective. So what happened to you yesterday is happening in our collective a lot right now. A lot. Like exactly what you said. Finding this path, using all these new ways of looking at things and insights and sometimes even some of your magic to create a path or to find out what's the best for you in the world. And then it's just, they slam it out of your hands.
Yes.
And it's gone and it's broken and it hurts.
Yes, a lot.
This is going on collectively. That's why it's happening to you and to me. Because it's a collective thing. And somewhere we have chosen to show another way of handling those situations.
Yes.
Because most people will go to some booze, cigarettes, sex, working harder.
Yes. No, and I know, since I've been training quite some time, that I have only one option: to sit with it.
Exactly.
So it's what I did. And I think for 2 hours I was feeling all, crying a lot, screaming, even everything. And then later it became more calm. I don't have any answer. Nothing changed in the facts or in seeing a new path. No, nothing. But it became calm because I guess I felt all of it. And then I felt trust again and confidence that apparently this was not the path, so there will arrive new clarity when the moment is there. And apparently it's not now.
Yep. So how do you, what do you use that you practiced to sit with it?
I of course put away a laptop, phone, like everything. And I really, actually I lay down on bed. I went cycling, so I was a little bit tired, and I just invite all. I said, okay, bring it on. Come, I'm ready. And then get all kind of emotion, feeling, fear, panic, but also sometimes laughing in between, because I thought, what freak show am I in this now? And I go, letting it all run. My mind saying, yeah, why is this happening? Ah. And then the next second, is it really? Are you going like this way? You know better. Da-da-da-da. It's not about why, and it's all about the practice, and it's fun. And then tick, 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 just like I was in the washing machine.
Yep. Yeah. That's a good one. Yeah.
Everything. So just invite all and feel it. I don't know another way to explain.
That's beautifully said. Because the last days I did exactly that. Like I also did like the movement that you made with your arms. I just give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. I invite it all. I'm open to feel everything. And this night it didn't happen, but 2 days ago during the night, I I felt beings. I call them angels, and they sat down with me. They were actually with me, and it was so profound, so helping. And they learned me how to get some of those feelings out of my energy system. So my hands moved, and I did some very strange breathing, and it was just a clearing session, and they guided me. And I even got we have a second retreat here at 𝗲𝗱
Mm-hmm.
And last time there were some people like a little bit not spiritual or against spiritual even. So I suggested to do a workshop that I call body language, and I can go everywhere with that because I can change my words, so I can make it very practical. but I can
Yes.
also make it like very into the light body and everything. And there are a lot of exercises that, yeah, you experience energy. So you don't have to believe it. It's just like, what? And they told me to do some of those exercises during. Now we have another retreat
Yeah.
where people come and
Yeah.
they have more words when we talk about energy. And they, yeah, they gave me the exercise to do this exercise with them.
And
So I don't know. It will happen tomorrow.
you're going to do this weekend.
Yeah.
But you know what? When you say this for the angels being with you, do you know I really get hit by lightning right now. Since all my intense last days, it's insane. I see all the time that it's 11:11, that it's 22:22, 23:23. Even my bike rides is incredible. Yesterday I did 55.2 kilometer and I climbed 552 meters. And the day before, every day is like this something. I just realized because you cannot, make this exactly. So, and for people thinking, what the fuck about numbers? This we call angel numbers or the combinations. So they are here all the time. Also sending a lot of messages.
I can feel them, my love. I can feel them. Every time when I do we have these strange retreats now with a lot of people, and then sometimes there are not enough eggs, or the water is, or you have to buy chocolate because people want to have chocolate or whatever. So then I always go. And every time I have a car in front of me with three of the same digits, 444, 555, 777, 111, 222, all the time.
It's
There's not one trip to the grocery shop without, or I park next to the car, you know? It's I'm not
yeah,
even
but
looking for it. I stumble
no, no,
over it.
no. Yeah, but it's the same. It's the same in everything. When I'm cycling and you see here the pharmacies all have the things outside. It's always 33 degrees or the same numbers, or it's 14:14 when I pass. It's everywhere.
So then we arrived, for everyone who's listening to this podcast, when you touch, because in the beginning you will touch the dark night of the soul, and we are just giving some examples now, because the real dark night of the soul, don't do that alone. Please don't do that alone. But you can feel it coming. They will be with you. Because I'm always saying don't do it alone. Like maybe you always hear this like, oh, I need like an actual person living on the earth guiding me, which is in the beginning a real good choice.
Yes.
Because your mind will freak out if this person is not like really sitting in front of you. But it will change. And that's also why I'm always saying don't do this alone. Because they are there, but you have to ask them to help you. I experienced it last week. And they do, but it's not on command, because this night was also like really tough, and
Yes.
it didn't happen. A lot of other things happened, but it didn't happen so profound as 2 nights ago.
And it's not because you didn't ask them for help, but because apparently the timing is different.
Exactly. So
Yes.
you can't manipulate it.
No.
And I learned to be okay with that.
And it's very important what you say because I realize they are here all the time. I mean, there are so many signs of this. And yesterday I invited all and everything, but now I realize that in my mind was thinking invite all the, anger, frustration, all the what we call negatives.
Got it?
It's very interesting this, because I didn't invite them specifically or ask them for help. So it's like a huge potential what I didn't see. But now I do.
Yep.
Yes. So it's
And
good to
and they also know that you can do a lot alone. And when you arrive at that place that you're not supposed to do it alone,
know.
they help you.
Yes. So it's also very good to say for our listeners that we can ask. We cannot manipulate or force, but we can ask and invite them, ask them for help.
And for me, I always need some, like you and me also used some of the teacher plans.
Yes.
I know my way into that realm like on my own.
Mm-hmm.
And especially during the night. And one of the first gates I go through is I don't know. As long as my mind is like, yeah, but this could be a solution, or you should have said this, or why did this happen, or this is a pattern, this is happening my whole life. I have to get rid of this pattern. So first, I use all my power to observe where I think I know. And then I'll smile like, oh, okay. So I really believe this, right? This is really like the one who did it, or this is the reason, or whatever. And then I get under it. Then I can go. Sometimes it takes 2 hours. And then I go deeper, I go deeper, I go deeper. And then I can step through this gate that I call I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And then you step into this warm. I always have to cry when I go through there.
Mm-hmm.
And the tears are warm and they flow. And my breathing changes. And then I step into the unknown. I call it the unknown. And there they live. And there they can reach me, and there I can reach them. And there I ask for help. So I don't ask for help, because then I would scream for help when I still know. I ask, that's what I'm trying to say. Yes. My work is to go through that gate.
Yes.
Step into the world that I call the unknown. And there I can ask for help. But a lot of people do not pass that gate. And before that gate, you can ask as much help as you want, but they cannot reach you there. You have to go deeper. You have to go further. And you have to lose yourself. Yeah, you have to lose yourself.
Yes, and to lose your ego. Some parts
yeah, or matrix or collective, or I don't know.
You have to take off a lot of, like we always say, jackets or skins.
Yeah.
Because I feel that's exactly.
Now you hit something. I also used the medicine wheel.
Mother Snake.
Mother Sister Snake was right in front of me. And she taught me how to strip.
Because she's very good in that.
Yeah, she did it. She was there. She was there. Wow. She was there. Yeah.
Because also they are always with you. Snake, the jaguar, hummingbird, the eagle. Yes. Yep. Angels, everything, every being.
And that's why I also honor you, because you and me, we learned to train those things, to work with the medicine wheel, to work with the angel realm, to work with the energy world, to work with the non-beings and all the light, when we feel great and when we have fun and when we do our thing and when we have nice conversations, we practice those things, we use those words and we call them. And then people, it's fun because, yeah, I hear Mother Sister Snake saying to you that you have to strip your skin, and then they look at me like, what? Or like yesterday, somebody said, how did you sleep? I said, well, I spend a lot of time with my crystal butterfly and with the crystal dragon that's living in this mountain here. And then they're
What?
just like, and I don't have, and my fun is the eyes and that they stop breathing. And 99 out of 100, they don't ask any questions.
True.
You have to practice those things.
Yes. And not be afraid. It's essential.
Yeah, I really had, after that, I fell asleep for an hour, I think. Then it was 7 o'clock in the morning. And I had exactly the same experience of stepping out of a truffle session. Like, did I really experience this? Did I really got this information? Wow, am I really going to change this body language workshop? Yeah, I will. And then you have to connect the both worlds, right?
Yes. It's always a fascinating moment.
And then all the voices in your head are like, ah, it's not really necessary. It is
Yes.
necessary.
Yes. It's always a surrealistic moment
Yeah.
to connect the things.
And
The world.
that's really what I got with why we started for 𝗲𝗚 and why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. It's to create this. That's also why we are broadcasting these words via this podcast, to make a safe place where you can practice those things.
Yes.
Because everybody will say that it's not real.
It's not real, or it's dangerous, or don't go to that world because it's really dark, or that kind of things I hear many times. But it's a limitation, obviously, to see it like that. So yes.
Well, what they teach me, also the dragons, is they made it scary and evil because you also have to train your guts to go there and to bring it to this world. So it's not for it's not for the fainted, right? It's not for the people without a lot of courage.
No, because then you will never be able to bring it into this world, because it's against everything that's normal. So if
Exactly.
you want to be part of normal, then it's already not working. And then in the end, it would kill you because you will go crazy or whatever, be out of society, anything.
Yeah, that's why I really felt to send you this message that was so beautifully said in that poem.
Yes.
Like if you're lost, if you're really lost, if you feel totally lost, you're on the right path.
Yes. Yes. It's
And
given now.
in kind of a way you just said it, like, okay, I really did my best and I took all the possibilities that I got, and I really had a possibility to make this way that's good for me and for the world. And then you got lost.
Yes. So your poem, because you sent this to me yesterday morning, before all of that happened. It's again divine timing.
Yep.
Yes. So it's also probably beautiful to, to share all of this to show that being lost is can be a beautiful place. Many times it's a beautiful place, actually, instead of being a scary place. Knowing you're never alone. I mean, noticing, like, everybody can notice what we just speak about, or that all the numbers. I'm not the only one who gets numbers. You can see a lot of things when you are really, not only looking but seeing.
Yeah, I went for a very short period to the Netherlands, and I stayed over at a friend's house, and we were talking about angels, and then she said, "Lars, Lars," when I took a shower or something. Come here, come here. I said, "What happened?" She said, there is a feather on the balcony. I never had a feather on the balcony. So I said, they're here.
Yes, yes. The signs are everywhere. They speak, it's their way of speaking,
Yep,
since those eyes usually don't see them.
true.
So we're never alone.
Never alone. Yeah, traveling.
Traveling. Traveling not only on this planet, you mean? Yes. And it's also, I love that you share, you travel to other worlds and dimensions without the teaching plans, without having to take them physically.
Yeah, and I'm glad I did it and I'm doing it, but not for myself, but with clients,
Mhm.
because it just shows you again the way, but you can definitely travel that way without.
Yes. But if you walk the way the first times with time together with the plants and you in this case, it's more fun.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to give an energy clearing like really deeply
Mhm.
to a lady, and she made a drawing of what she saw,
She made a drawing after. Uh-huh.
of what she saw,
Ah,
because I cleared all the chakras, and then we brought all the earth energies like earth, water, fire, and air in
yes.
a very clean and potent way back into the chakras, and that's how far I could go with her at the moment. And she made a picture. She made a drawing,
Drawing. Yeah.
and always beautiful, because yeah, I am only my children are drawing, and I use their pencils, but I'm not a good drawer, and I'm not really an artist, and well, she is. And I showed it to some people here in the community because they know her. And three people said that's exactly the same drawing I made after a session with my truffles.
Whoa.
So I got some proof, right?
Yes. And I'm also curious, what did she see? Like, what did she draw? Like, was it something or like lines or?
Well, she's an open character.
Oh my God. Of course, purple.
So if
Right.
that's not the way
Yes.
from your seventh chakra into the unknown realm,
Yes. Literally. The head.
yep. It's 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 beautiful. It's
into connected to everything.
out of the matrix into everything.
Yes.
And she's the wizard. She knows. But now she knows a bit more how to use it in an empowering way also for herself instead of only giving it away.
And that's maybe the circle back to where we started, that there are so many people with this infinite potential that might think, aware or unaware, that they choose to experience to be stuck in 3D, but you can choose every time again, every day again, triggered or not triggered externally. And if you never choose for transformation, it's fine. And if you do choose, it's also fine. And it's going to be magical.
And that's a good medicine for your mind. Like I in my time, like we had a yoga school when I was 24. So that's a long time ago. You had this rush of people stepping into spirituality, and there's still a movement using those words, like we have to wake people up. And it never felt, for me, it never felt right. Because it's not up to you to wake people up. People are awakening.
Yes.
And I always felt like, and we are trying to build this here on 𝗲𝗱 𝗦𝗁, like if you are awakening, it's nice to be on a place where you can feel that it's more than okay, instead
Yes.
of that you are crazy.
Yes, actually, that's only encouraging you and being around you, whatever happens.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I agree. What you and Juliet are creating is a unique place.
Yeah, what you are bringing around in the whole world on your bike.
Yeah, but it's also a balance, right?
Yep,
To have a
always.
real physical place and to be like a gypsy around this planet and dropping things everywhere.
Yep.
We
So,
both need. Yes.
having said that, what's your definition of love?
Oh my God. Uh, Today. Well, I think it's as usual. It can be only one thing: is to be completely in the now. We have for sure, me, and also this week, the habit, to go back to the past and then to explain. No, being in the now is like being in a total state of love and being okay with all. And you, Lars, what is your definition of
I'm
awareness
I,
for
I, I'm
today?
I'm in the same realm. My definition of awareness is that it's only possible to be aware in the now. Like really stripping off all this knowing and projective on the future, and yeah, but that's what I learned and that's what I saw and that's how it is. And strip it, strip it, strip it, strip it, strip it, strip it, strip it. And then maybe the now is also the unknown.
Ah, I
Maybe it's
guess.
the same.
Yes, it's a beautiful one.
And when I'm there, I'm I'm really aware.
Yeah.
And yeah, everything is on. Everything is like I've been in these old planes in the past, and they had all these buttons,
Uh-huh.
in the cockpit,
Tick, 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 tick.
and you see
On,
on
off.
and off, like this metal, like, and it's like really, when I step into that zone, it goes all like, it goes all on.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's amazing to be there and to practice that every day.
Yes, ma'am. Whew.
Wow.
Thank you for this one.
Thank you too. And we're back next week.
We are back next week, people.
For
Next
sure.
week.
No more delays in between for now.
So
See you
see
next
you
week.
next week.
Ciao.
Bye bye.